Little Miss Recap contains adult language and is intended for entertainment purposes only. Hi everyone, welcome to Little Miss Recap, the podcast where we hire idiots to work in our chicken shop and sing the entire time. Okay, we need to talk about this guy.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, this Amanda Lipnack right now. We got to talk about chicken.
Okay, let's talk about Chicken Man.
So I did not watch their season.
You did not.
He's annoying as fuck.
Yeah, he's really fucking annoying.
Why is he laughing all the time?
Because I don't think he understands anything that's happening around him.
Okay, because he's got a Seth Rogen-esque quality to me. You know how I feel about that. Seth Rogen, nice human, irritating as fuck because he laughs all the time.
Right. Mm-hmm. I don't know if Jose's a nice human or not. No idea. Don't know him personally. Mm-mm. He's really annoying. And as much as they leaned into the chicken stuff last season, they're going in hard.
Yeah, it's really weird. Like, dude, just serve the food at the restaurant.
His English has improved quite a bit. Mm-hmm. So part of their story was in order for him to get the visa, he had to prove a minimum level of English competency.
Really?
Yes.
Is this a new thing?
This is the UK.
Okay.
This isn't us.
Yeah. But I'm just saying we didn't see that with other couples.
Yes, we did. Well, on UK we did. See, last season we had, or the season before we had Kathleen and Sean.
Okay.
And she was like a nurse in the Philippines. I don't want to say she was Filipino and couldn't pass the test.
That feels kind of icky. Like you have to learn English to live here?
It's England, honey.
Yeah, I know.
I mean,
it feels somehow discriminatory. I don't like
it. I think they have a national language in a way that we don't.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Anyway, regardless of how we feel about it.
Okay.
He had to take this test. He failed it the first time because he really couldn't say more than 4 words in English. Mm-hmm. They were very much a translator couple.
Okay.
And then his English has gotten significantly better.
His grasp of the English language is the least offensive thing about him.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Again, I've said this before, but never on this podcast. Add Louise's son to the pantheon of kids that are 20,000 times smarter than their parents.
Yes. And parentified.
Being dragged through the whole thing. Yes. Yeah. And very parentified. Yes. But that baby is cute.
The baby is absolutely adorable. Mm-hmm. I would steal that baby in a second. That baby looks like, and this is a badge of honor.
Okay.
That baby looks like his name could be Thick and Nugget. Because he has little thick hair.
He does.
He's adorable.
I miss Thick and Nugget.
I have no Thick and Nugget update.
Oh.
I don't know. They blew an opportunity, in my opinion, that shelter.
They really did. Mm-hmm. Thick and Nugget, I'm sure, is very happy living in their new home.
I'm sure.
Because I'm sure a lot of people wanted Thick and Nugget. I wanted Thick and Nugget.
However,
I just hope they keep its name Thick and Nugget, or I'm going to be pissed.
We would have thrown lots of money at that shelter had they monetized this in the smart way
that I told
them to.
Right.
That I called them up and told them to.
I still can't believe you fucking called the shelter with Thick and Nugget. Oh, you're the best.
So do we have any announcements, Amanda? I don't think we do. Well, Murder Club launched.
Mm-hmm, I just turned it on and I heard Murder Show.
Yeah, I changed up the theme song for it. Mm-hmm. So remember, guys, you'll get at the $5 tier and above, every other tier, you'll get a murder show or Amanda and I doing a lockup show. Mm-hmm. So when lockup is on, you're going to get lockup.
Yes. Otherwise, you get murder shows.
You get murder shows.
Where is that song from?
Saturday Night Live.
Is it? Okay. Because I've heard Ace and Caitlin use it before. I've heard other people use it too. Yeah. So I was wondering what show it was from.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then at the end, the skit is the husband leaves and the wife's like, I'm just going to chill out, watch my murder show. Mm-hmm. And then at the end, the husband comes back home and he's like, can we watch a cult show? And it goes all into cult shows.
Cult show. So I don't watch either. I'm here for cults and murders.
Any other updates?
Well, real quick, this is breaking. Well, not breaking. It was breaking yesterday. Karen Reed.
Dude, I can't. We're going to be talking with Ace and Caitlin about Karen Reed in a few weeks. Mm-hmm. Unbelievable. And again, I just want to say, I need to see the gender line breakdown of the jury
I do
verdict.
too. I do too.
This was such a misogynistic case. I would not be surprised if all or some of the men are the problem on the jury.
Oh, I bet they are. Particularly that guy who's the ex-cop.
Mm-hmm.
How you put
Mm-hmm.
an ex-cop on this, I do not know,
I have
but
no idea.
okay, whatever.
Here's the thing. I don't necessarily know if she did it or not.
But they didn't prove a case.
They didn't prove their case.
Mm-mm.
End of story, in my opinion.
And I can't believe they're going to retry it.
They're going to fucking retry it. Do you believe this?
If I lived in Canton, Massachusetts, I'd be rioting in the fucking streets. We got bigger problems than this situation.
Well, here's the
Like
question
all
that
the
I
corruption
have.
around this situation.
Here's the question I have. Everybody in Karen Reed's family, like, pretty much cashed out their 401ks and shit to get her this defense. Do they
Sure.
have to do it all over again?
I'm going to guess so.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, we talked about, fucking piece of shit Scott Peterson and Mark Garagos.
Yeah.
Millions of dollars.
Yeah. Yeah. Do not bring Bob Durst into this.
I didn't bring Bob.
Because I thought you were going to go there next with Dick DeGuerin.
No.
Okay.
For Dick DeGuerin, I'm going to David Koresh.
Okay, good. Good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
All right.
Now what is wrong with you? Yeah, I mean these big names cost big money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
And I don't wow, that is just wild to me.
And I'm sure now at this
they're
point,
gonna try her again.
I'm sure at this point now she would qualify for a public defender because I'm sure she doesn't have a fucking penny to her name.
And then we got some bullshit announcement about Michael Proctor. Did you see that?
Yeah.
But it sounded to me like he was getting the good old transfer.
Yeah, it
Which
sounds
fuck
like it.
right off with the fucking transfer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Here from Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor has been relieved of duty at the Norfolk District Attorney's Office. He'll be officially transferred on July 7th per union agreement. So he's still going to have a cushy job somewhere.
He'll be
He's
fine.
just being transferred out a la Catholic Church.
Mm-hmm.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
I can't with this.
I can't with this either.
Fired up over this.
I know.
Again, guys, tune into Jodine Weber, Caught in My Web, for all your updates.
I have a lot of listening to do on that situation, but yeah, I was checking my phone all day yesterday.
Yes, you were. Yes, you
Yeah,
were.
it's not the hung jury of it that shocks me.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that they're going to do this again.
I know.
That's the part that's like, oh, come on.
Right. A hung jury. Like, I feel like this is the type of case where you could easily get a hung jury again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then what are we going to keep doing this?
Right.
We're going to put Karen Reed. Are we going to have Karen Reed trial season every year? It's
not
winter,
funny, but it's funny.
It's spring, it's Karen Reed trial, it's fall, it's winter.
Yeah, there you go. Summer is now just Karen Reed trial season.
It's madness. It's madness.
Madness.
Anyway.
It's madness.
Did you watch Toe last night? Was it good? Tell me.
I did watch Toe last night. It was good. We got some interesting people. We've got a woman, the woman who's moving to Iceland.
Oh my God, I love Iceland.
I want to go to Iceland so badly. She's moving to Iceland. She's, pretty clear that she's going to be one of like 5 people of color in all of Iceland. She's cool with that.
Yeah.
She has a degree in nursing from Penn
and
got into their midwifery program. She's a doula, but she's blowing off the program to move to Iceland. And in the preview, it looks like this guy is like, so when are you heading home? And she's like,
my God.
I moved here for you.
Oh, okay.
So that's going to go really well.
Midwifery is such a good word.
Anyway. I love the word midwifery.
Mm-hmm.
She seems very interesting. And she fucking Shekinah and Sarper. I will say though, Shekinah has a cute dog. There's a real cute dog.
Shekinah is a problem.
Shekinah's terrible.
Because he's bad. Like, he's terrible. He's worse.
Oh, yeah.
But she has so much internalized misogyny from growing up in a cult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But she thinks this guy's great.
Yeah.
And he's not. He's gross.
No.
But her dog is really cute. Her dog's name is Adonis, which is a terrible name for a dog. For her, because I see the whole thing. It's a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
This dog's name should be like Floppy, though, because it is a little fluff ball of some sort of golden doodle designer dog, but is so cute.
That's cute.
I love golden doodles. They're so
I do
cute.
too. They're cute dogs.
They're very cute. There was a golden doodle that lived in our neighborhood named Duke. Duke and his family seem to have moved away though, because we've not seen Duke for a long time.
Have they been murdered?
I don't believe so. We want to choose that they've moved.
Okay.
That's the reason we don't see Duke anymore.
Not murdered.
Not murdered and not Duke. not
Okay.
with us
I
anymore.
have a funny, my mother discovers technology
Oh, what did she discover
story.
this week?
And I warned her the minute this happened. I'm like, Mom, I'm totally talking about this on the podcast.
Okay, cool.
So I have a group chat with Mom and Jenny, my sister Jenny and my mom. And Mom texts the other day and she goes, "Oh my God, Ronan Farrow requested to follow me on Instagram." Now, Jenny and I were immediately like,
Oh, no.
Mom.
Oh, no.
So I
Is it
go
like Ronan.Farrow
so
4395?
I go to Ronan Farrow's real profile and I take a screenshot
Right.
and
Is it this guy?
I send it to her and I'm like, look and make sure that this lines up.
Mhm.
And then she like silence, right? For like 10 whole minutes. And then she replies, "How do I block this guy?" So I had to talk her into how to block somebody.
Reason 8,459, I am not getting my mom a smartphone.
Mhm,
She doesn't know how to do it. She
mhm,
doesn't need to know how to do it.
mhm.
Um,
Reminder, my mother also gave somebody her social security number
oh
that said
god.
they were her bank, and she called them back and got the answering machine and left her social security number. That was last
Oh
year.
my god. I presume we immediately called all credit bureaus and all things
Yes,
and locked
yes,
all the
yes,
things.
yes, she
Okay.
did.
Good, 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 good.
I thought my head was gonna explode when that happened.
Do you know who tries to be friends with me a lot on Instagram? Keanu Reeves. He has many
Oh,
personal
mhm, mhm,
profiles, or he has his assistant also create
mhm.
profiles for him and wants to connect with true fans. I
Oh,
don't I don't
okay.
follow Keanu Reeves, the real guy, period. So I don't think I'm a real fan. I'm
Well,
just
that's like
going out on a
you'll
limb.
see these stupid idiots, right? There's like all these Yellowstone fan accounts,
Yeah,
and I'm in them for some reason.
sure.
But they do it with Virgin River too, like any show.
Mhm.
And they'll put up a picture of a cast member and they'll be like, they do it with Sister Wives. If I get to 700 likes, I'll be on season 12.
Right.
Okay. Do you really think Janelle's sitting home like, if I just get 20,000 likes on this picture, then hold on, Puddle Monkey. I'm not signing on that dotted line yet.
Oh my god, guys, I can't come this season. I will get 19,434. I can't. I said 20,000. Like, oh my god.
Uh,
I love in the it happens a lot in the sister wives groups. I don't necessarily pay that much attention to other ones. But when people like when something happens on the show and they message these fan accounts that's like, "Christine, you looked beautiful tonight."
I
I'm like,
know. I know.
"She's not
She's not,
reading this."
she's, she's not manning the fan account.
No, she's not. Even when it says like Janelle and Christine Brown, like,
Nope. Nope.
no,
Nope.
no, no,
Nope.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
God.
People are so freaking
Naive?
naive. Let's go with
Yes.
naive. That's the
Yes.
kindest.
Yes.
It's the kindest
Yes.
descriptor.
But
But
I
yeah,
think
no,
it's
Toe
I
is going to
think
be
it's a
good.
bunch of people like my mom just
Yeah.
being like, "Oh, okay."
I made the mistake of saying in some sort of raw, uncensored group that I thought Michael absolutely earned his way to America and should be
Mm.
here.
Mm.
And then let's just say we started calling people illegals. And I'm like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
out.
Nope. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Nope, nope,
Oh,
nope,
yeah,
nope.
you're gonna find a lot of racism in a lot of these groups.
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah. I'm like,
Mhm. Yeah.
but yeah,
You
folks,
gotta
we
get out
saw
of
it
there.
this week. Michael, touchdown on American soil.
Yes, he did. Yes, he
It's
did. And
exciting stuff.
I think he had a banger one last time
Yeah.
just
Yeah. Oh,
to seal the deal
he absolutely banged her in Africa. I think he's
before he
going to have to bang her a little bit in America,
Yeah. Yeah.
but not long. I just can't wait to see Skyla meet this guy.
Oh, boy. Mm. Mm.
Oh, bless these people.
All right, my
Okay.
friend. Are
Let's talk
we
about
ready?
the yokels from UK. I was happy there was no Sam.
Oh, I like reading her for filth.
I do
I
too,
was
but I needed a
upset that
break.
there was so much Jose, who I hate, and Jamie, who I hate
Who
even
I
more.
hate even
Yeah.
more. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah.
So 90 Day UK season 3, episode 8, keep your wits about you. We're gonna
Mm,
start with Luis and Jose.
gets it done.
Jose.
Chicken. I love you, chicken.
Wow.
He's leaning so hard into this. And I
And
was trying to play the song for Todd last night
mhm.
that Jake and Matt always play at their show. It just didn't have the same impact to him as it did to
No,
us.
it's just not. I don't understand this whole thing.
I don't either.
So
I don't
they're
either.
waking up. They have a real cute baby now. Like I said, I'm gonna
Oh,
call this baby Thick and Nugget because it's adorable,
those
and I
babies.
just need to talk about it like that.
I feel like they need to put that baby in like a little Chewbacca Wookiee
Yes, that
suit.
baby could be a model.
That baby is adorable. Yeah.
Mhm. The baby's real name is Raul. but
But
it's going to be
thick and nugget,
Thick and
baby
Nugget.
thick and nugget.
Mhm. So he says he makes a ton of music now and people listen all over the world. And we see him going to work and he actually just climbs downstairs and goes into
Into a
his
closet.
studio, which same. Same. I go into a closet that's a little bigger than his, but not much.
Not bad. And I think we put out better material.
I think so far. So
Yeah,
far.
so far I think we're doing better than Jose.
So he's writing a song about their love story, and it's not great. There's lines in it that are like, "You carry our baby in your womb, in your womb."
Okay.
He needs this song to get 1 million views. Not going to.
Mm-mm.
Louise says Jose has changed, and he's taken this dad stuff so seriously. Like he's trying to make the baby a rapper.
I mean, what baby isn't being set up for a rap career?
I would pay to see that little thick and nugget baby rap.
I would pay to see that thick and nugget baby rap 1,000 times before I'd pay to see Luis rap.
A
Or
sentence
Jose,
I never thought I would
whatever
say.
the fuck his name is. Jose. Luis is her name, sorry.
A sentence I never thought I'd say.
Oh,
I'd pay to see that little baby thick and nugget rap.
Never before uttered in the history of the world, that statement. I feel confident in that.
So later, it is their 1-year anniversary,
Mhm.
and he's making signs for her, and he's also cooking a meal because he's a special master chef. This is another thing. Like everything I do is the best, and I'm the greatest, and everybody look at me. I'm a special master chef.
Oh, guys, Amy's face is not good.
Like, oh, that laughing. Oh.
The laughing is really too much.
The laughing is too much.
Mm-hmm.
So he surprises her, and what's become a trope on this show, has taped pictures of them on the wall.
What is it with that this
I don't know.
season?
Why are people just taping shit on your walls? You peel that off and the paint's gonna come off. What are you
First
doing?
of all, you need to use Fun Tack.
Yes.
First of all.
Mm-hmm.
Second of all, I once used Fun Tack to keep a strapless dress upon my bosom because I was in 9th grade and I was very nervous about some sort of wardrobe malfunction.
Of course, yes.
I looked like a Smurf for a while because that stuff's really hard to get off your skin. So don't do that.
Okay.
Now there's better choices, I believe.
Yes. My kids always have skin tape.
Skin tape, that is a thing now, not so much in 1987. But yeah, no, you use Fun Tack, not thumbtacks either, because then that's going to put holes in your wall.
Yes.
And I feel like Louise doesn't own this house.
Oh, I don't know.
Here's the thing. She's an influencer.
That's
she's
her
also
job?
on disability. Yes, she's a disability influencer, but she's also on disability. I don't know how that works in England. Like, because I know in the US, if you're on disability,
does
you
she
can
have like
only
a chronic illness?
Yeah, I think she has fibromyalgia, I think, or MS, something in that category. And because sometimes she uses a cane and sometimes she doesn't.
Okay.
Or she did last season. I don't know how that works in England because in the US, you can only make X amount of money and still receive disability.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if it's the same in England. I don't know.
Okay. So she loves it.
Mm-hmm.
And she tells the camera.
Because she's 12.
Right. And in their joint ITM, she tells him, "You're romantic and the surprise was wonderful." And he drew a chicken that looked like a dick.
As you do.
As you do.
As you do.
So she tells the camera 1 year ago they met and got married. He came back. She got pregnant. He went back. They got the spousal visa. Then he came back. So there was a lot.
There was a lot of back and forth. And there was a lot of, in their previous season, would he be able to stay in England? Would he not be able to stay? Meanwhile, they're getting married and she's trying to get knocked up. And everyone's like,
Oh, this baby was not an accident?
No. Oh, no.
Okay. I mean, we're grateful for the thick and nugget baby. But
Thick and nugget baby belongs on this earth. But no, they made a conscious choice to make thick and nugget baby.
I want to make a match between thick and nugget baby and baby Truly.
Oh, okay.
Wow. That'd be cute. Those two babies.
They would be cute. The problem is Truly's now like 15. But
I know. We'd have to go back in time.
We'd have to go back. Right now, our Sister Wives recaps are like peak. Bald baby cuteness.
Peak. Yes. So, and by the way, in the episode we're covering in a few weeks, Truly Grace Brown is left to her own devices, crawling around on the floor, almost impaling herself on a pair of sunglasses.
I know.
Yeah.
Guys,
if you want our Sister Wives episodes, jump on Patreon.
Yeah. Thank God this baby made it through.
I know. So, she tells the camera 1 year ago they got married, like I said, and she wants to have another wedding now because her family can be there. And Jesse, her son, comes in. Dad comes in the room.
Yeah.
Dad Jesse. And he's like, no, this is
this
too
is stupid.
expensive. You got this idiot singing about chicken and wombs under the stairs, and you're doing I don't know what. So no, that can't happen.
This was his energy the entire first season that they were on too,
this.
of just like, I can't believe my mother is this fucking stupid, and I have to be a part of this on national television, global television, not just national television, international television. People are watching my mother be a fucking moron.
So Jesse and Louise are having tea later, and he tells the camera, "We're very close. My mom is kind of my best friend." And he says Jose had a massive learning curve, and regarding like fatherhood, and it's worked out okay. It's okay. And now Jesse asks Louise, "What's going on with the music career?" And she says, "Have you heard his new tracks?" And he's like, nonstop. I've heard it. So poor Jesse has to live with and also I love you, chicken. Like I think if I were Jesse, I would move out.
I would have to move out. I couldn't live with that. I don't care if that means I am living in the London underground. I can't. I can't live with that.
I would live in the sewers a la Beauty and the Beast, Ron Perlman.
Whatever I need to do to get away from that fucking nightmare in that house. But I just want to visit Thick and Nugget Baby.
Yes, me
I'd
too.
want to take Thick and Nugget Baby from the home and hang out with the baby and then bring it back.
Yes. When it starts to cry or need something.
Right. When it has needs that I don't feel like dealing with, it goes home.
So Jesse says, Mom, he needs to get a job. Like this music is a hobby. And she says maybe it is a good idea for Jose to put his music on hold and get a different job. So now we have this funny interview skit with him getting a job.
And then dressing up like a chicken. By the way, in the first season, or wasn't the first season, but the first season they were on.
Yeah.
He had gone to that chicken shop to buy chicken when she was pregnant and didn't do it right because he couldn't speak English.
Okay.
So we're coming back to the same chicken shop.
That makes sense because this owner seems to recognize him.
I do like the fact in England, it's a chicken shop.
Yes.
To go to the chicken shop.
Pretty simple. So he's wearing a full length coat like you do when you go to a job at a restaurant.
Of course.
By the way, we're watching The Bear. Whoa.
So are we.
Whoa.
So are we. Yeah.
He is so hot.
I know you think so.
Jesus. So he's half working, half making music videos, singing into the mop, dancing around. And the owner's like, "You're the most annoying motherfucker I've ever met in my life.
I can't believe this show made me hire you."
So then the owner shoves him in a chicken suit and puts him outside. Which
that's what I would do too.
Good thing to do. And he tells the camera, "This job's okay, but in the future I'll be a famous singer." Okay. All right. Sure.
I think the most people who are ever going to hear your music are the people that were at Jake and Matt's show because they played the music.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's it.
Hey everyone, stay tuned. Little Miss Recap will be right back after these words. Yeah. So Nicole and Taher. So Nicole is cleaning up the apartment. She says she'd like to address this polygamy situation. She says it's not good. And what
you really need to be aligned on that.
I know.
One of the things you really need to have ironed out before you get married.
What she says is that most men marry an American woman or a British woman or an English-speaking woman or a white woman, whatever.
Yeah.
And they do it for like a year or so, and then it doesn't scratch the itch, and they take a secret Egyptian wife. This is what she says. Who understands them. Okay, so it's being done in secret. So she's paranoid about this now, and she pulls him in the room and she asks him about it. And he says, "I'm not thinking about this." And she's like, "I just need to know it's not going to happen." He says, "Don't bring this up again. I'm different, and you have everything I need." Like he's saying all the right things.
He is, but
so later they go to a restaurant, and it's like right on the Nile.
Oh my God, this restaurant was flipping gorgeous.
Awesome. They talk about him going to England, and she assures him everyone will be really welcoming. And he says, "I will miss my family."
Sure.
And he goes, "Sometimes I feel vulnerable." I don't think he used the word vulnerable.
Okay.
But sometimes I feel vulnerable like a little boy. And he says, "That's not easy for me to admit." And I was like, wow.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of 20-something
Muslim men who can't talk like this.
Right. Who cannot get in touch with their own emotions. No. So this guy is, hey, we've seen a lot of 20-year-old white men who can't get in touch with their emotions
yes.
either. So, like,
Yep.
this is a lot for a 25-year-old guy.
Yeah, it is. So she says, so they're eating, and she's like, oh, God, I really love Egyptian food. She says, but I don't know if I could live here. Record scratch.
Yeah.
He's like, of course you will. Let's not talk about this. So then
excuse me, what?
Then we find out that their plan is to come back to Egypt.
I couldn't do it.
We did not know about this. No.
And I couldn't do it.
I couldn't do it.
It's not that I don't think I could live in Egypt. I've had friends who lived in Egypt for a couple of years. A friend of mine has a PhD in archaeology or anthropology. I cannot remember which. So she did a lot of her field research in Egypt. Sure. They lived there for like 2 years with their baby. I couldn't live in Egypt with a devoutly Muslim man who would expect me to also be a devoutly Muslim woman, because I'm not.
Correct.
I'm just not.
The same way,
and I don't have an interest in being.
The same way I couldn't marry somebody who's a devout Catholic.
Right. I couldn't also marry someone.
Just not.
Right. I couldn't marry someone who is a Hasidic Jew, because they would expect me to live in a certain way that I have no interest in living.
Exactly. Yep. No religion here. No religion too. All right. So, oh, by the way, breaking news.
Yeah.
John and Yoko are getting a documentary. About the time period of the 70s when they lived in New York.
Oh boy. I got to explain to or share with Todd the other day that Elton John's Empty Garden is about John Lennon.
Oh yeah.
We heard that on the radio the other day, and I was
Elton John and John Lennon were close.
First of all, I was impressed that I remembered like every lyric to the song. I hadn't heard it in a while. And then I'm like, yeah, I wonder what would have happened if John Lennon hadn't been assassinated. And then we chatted for a minute. He goes, wait, is that song about John Lennon? I'm like, yeah.
They were close. In fact, towards the end of 75, 76, I want to say, Elton John was playing The Garden, and he brings John Lennon out.
Oh, wow.
I would have died.
I would have died.
I would have just dropped dead.
I love Elton John so much.
I do too. So she says it's so hot here.
Yeah, okay. I'm with you, girl. Take the religion entirely out. I'm out. It's too hot.
Yep.
And you all don't have central air conditioning on at all times.
No, I couldn't do it.
Nope.
She says, and what if our kids speak Arabic? I won't be able to understand what they're saying. Okay. He says, you'll learn it when you become Muslim. And we're like, what?
Excuse me, what? Did we?
He says, look.
Did she know that this was part of the deal? I don't think so.
He says, I don't want you to convert for me or our children, but I'll be super happy if you do it. Then she starts to talk. It's growing tense between them. She's like, I don't think I want to convert. He shuts her down. He says, I was talking, not you. And then he says, I'm going to the toilet. Don't put that part on the camera. So he goes. We see him pacing. Right. He comes back. They apologize to each other. He tells the camera, I believe once she gets to know the Muslim religion, she will love it. But I can't make her. But I love her. She cries and says, it's a big thing for you to say that, and I'm very grateful for you. And that's where we leave them.
This is not okay.
It's DOA.
It's DOA. It's not okay.
It's a hurdle they can't overcome.
They want two different things.
Yeah.
They want two different kinds of life for each other, neither of which life is wrong. They just want something different.
Right. It's very sad because I do think they have love for one another.
I do too.
It's a hurdle you can't overcome.
No, and it's too hot to live in Egypt. I'm telling you, girl, once you go through menopause, it's really too hot to live in Egypt. You can't do it. Not when you come from a more northern climate.
No.
You have to do that. No.
Let's go to Dickbag Jamie and poor victim Kathleen, who needs to escape ASAP.
Can we find Kathleen another person?
Can I just
be Kathleen's person?
Jesus Christ.
I'll divorce Todd and marry Kathleen and bring her here.
Please do. Please do.
I mean, I did tell Todd I'm never divorcing him, but
divorce is not an option. Divorce is not an option.
This would just be a paperwork shuffle. Is all this would be.
Paperwork shuffle. Got it.
Shuffle. Just so we can get poor Kathleen away from Jamie.
Got it.
As quickly as possible.
By the way, speaking of musicals, what episode of The Bear are you on?
5.
Okay. Did you get the one where they're screaming at each other and Richie's doing a new non-negotiables list?
No. Yes.
And one of the non-negotiables is like an environment that encourages the razzle dazzle and the dream weaver.
The razzle dazzle. I love Richie so much.
I love him too. I love him
I love
too.
all those characters.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. And they're all hot.
I
I said on Pink Shade, I was on Hey Bunky.
Yeah.
And I said to Mary Payne, would you have sex with Fack to get to
I know.
the real prize, Carmi? And she's like, no. And I'm like,
I
okay,
know.
you clearly are not as depraved as I am. 'cause
You're
I
not
would.
as trash as I
I would.
am. Nope. I'm just
Mhm.
dying to know what's going to happen with the restaurant and what Sydney's
know.
going to do. And
I know. I
so
know.
good.
So good. That's been Bear Corner right in the
Okay.
middle of our summary.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fine.
So baby Jamie is packing with his mommy to go see his girlfriend Kathleen. And mom and dad are coming out there after him, and they're going to have a big party that they have planned. Mom's still clinging to that frosted lipstick.
We need to make over this mom real quick.
This mom needs some.
This mom needs actually to be put
Listen,
away.
nobody. No
one's taking makeup tips from you or me, is what you're about to say.
Nobody knows less about makeup than me. No one.
Yeah.
But
you know
I
that's
know
bad.
this is bad. So
your Wet n Wild eyeliner would not be shown on the same face as that lipstick. No.
So mom assures him, oh, honey, baby, you are romantic. Ugh.
This mother is so gross.
My parents have no fucking clue if I'm romantic, and I don't want them to know.
No, I don't want them to know that either. But you know what my parents do know? That I have some level of emotional intelligence, which she doesn't know.
No, she
because her son does not have that.
No. So Kathleen said, or she goes, so Kathleen should love you for who you are, Jamie. And Jamie tells the camera, my mom and Kathleen's relationship could be better, but she's coming to the party, and we'll see how that goes. So now we see him arriving in Cyprus, and he's spreading rose petals and some kind of not glitter, like a tinfoily confetti type situation on the bed. And he says, I watch movies. I know how to get laid. I could do this. Like, I'm gonna, And I wrote, he's a fucking idiot. He's trying to spell out J and K, but he didn't buy enough rose petals. Like, just stop.
Can we actually just stop with rose petals? I feel bad for every housekeeping person who has to then clean up one of these rooms with these fucking rose petals all over it.
Well, this situation gets even worse.
Oh, I know.
Because now there's a big teddy bear on the bed. And Kathleen comes in. And he says, I'm going to blindfold you, my love. And then he makes, while she's blindfolded, before she can get in the room, he's like, give me a kiss. Give me a kiss. She can't see you, moron. Stop. So they get into the room, and she sees the teddy bear. Mm-hmm. And this is the sentence I have written. Okay. She will call the teddy bear Big Adonis, and they die laughing because apparently he has a big dick, and now I want to die.
Oh.
Okay. So later they go out.
I'm shocked she knows about his dick.
Oh, I think he banged her.
I know. I just didn't want it to be true.
He's banging.
I know. I just didn't want it. I just didn't want her to have to do that.
Oh,
that's really what it boils down to. I want better for her than this.
So later they go out. He meets her with flowers. She tells the camera, I'm surprised and happy. He's literally doing the bare minimum that you see in any rom-com, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And he's doing the bare minimum of any guy in a rom-com who's going to lose the competition in the rom-com.
Correct.
Because a better guy's going to come in and knock him right off.
And he doesn't seem to understand, like, anybody can do this shit for you.
Yeah.
But can he show up and be an adult and treat her with respect and put her needs before his? That's what she needs. Reassurance. Reassurance.
Wait till you hear MILF Manor, folks. It'll make sense.
No one will know yet. Like, he's thinking she wants very superficial things.
I know.
That's not what women want.
She wants him to see her.
Yes.
This is what we all want. Again, I just finished Amy's book. It'll all make sense if you read her book. Mm-hmm. She wants him to see her, and he doesn't. And he doesn't care to.
He doesn't care to. He doesn't want to see anybody but himself and his mom.
Mother. Mm-hmm. No.
So she tells him, first there's the scene of him pushing in her chair like a little kid, and he's getting her right to the table, dude, like I used to at my kids.
First of all, you pull back the chair, you let the woman sit down, and then she can adjust to her comfort.
Because she's a grown-up.
She's grown up and knows how close or far she needs to be from a table to eat like a human being. Yeah. Go away.
So she tells him, I appreciate this effort. Thank you. And she tells the camera, pretty much all's forgiven.
Wow,
Now
that was easy.
they try to order pine nut gragio, which would be me.
No, you can do better than this.
I would say Pinot Grigio, yes.
You would know
yes,
it's Pinot Grigio.
But I wouldn't like it.
No, because it's way too dry for you. Yeah. Yeah. You need a Moscato, you need a Niagara, you need a a Cayuga even you would take.
Just pour some high C in a glass and call it wine.
We're definitely not doing Pinot Grigio, that's for damn fucking sure. Because that's decent.
Now they talk about the family party and he's like, oh, BT dubs, my ex, Tess, is coming to the party.
What?
And Kathleen's like, what? Fuck? The one you cheated on me with? He's like, oh yeah, my mom invited her. She's like, I'm not coming.
I wouldn't either. I'd be like,
wouldn't
fuck
either.
Off.
I can't even believe this because next week we see that it actually happens. I just want to throw my television.
And I'm not one of those people that's like, you can't have a relationship with your ex or something
but
like that. I don't.
It's her friend that he cheated on her with.
Right. And her mother and his mother clearly prefers.
Yeah.
No,
yeah.
I'm not going that. I'm not putting myself in that position.
This mother is a menace.
This mother is trash.
And Kathleen needs to stay away from her.
Kathleen needs to find another dorky guy who will get her to England.
Yep, 100%.
There are plenty, and they know how to say Pinot Grigio.
Exactly. Are you ready for Sprite and John?
Yeah. Amy, I believe in their love.
I do too.
I believe in their love.
Too. Yes. I believe they're doing really bad acting.
I think so too. They're terrible actors.
Yes.
I believe in their love.
So it's the morning after the toast incident.
Where we threw toast at each other.
And John is taking Sprite on a picnic and he's making sandwiches and he says, go get ready, Sprite. I'm taking you on a surprise. And Sprite is all excited. He's like, I want to go to a city and, I'm ready to go. And
what John about Sprite says surprise picnic?
I have no clue.
Nothing.
I said the same thing. What about Sprite says you want to go for a walk in the woods?
Right. Nothing.
So John says, Sprite, you look so handsome. And Sprite says, you look homeless. So they go through some fields and John gets lost and Sprite wants to murder him right there. Then they're in a sunflower meadow.
Sure. That looks lovely.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And I don't think Sprite wants to be there at all.
No. Sprite wants to surprise him. John wants to surprise Sprite, with a picnic. And Sprite, this is the best part of this whole thing, right? So John's like, well, I guess right here is better than anywhere. And we see him like put down the sack and he starts to take food out and Sprite's going, no. This is me when Timmy tries to take me out in nature to do stuff. No. I
don't want nature.
No.
Sprite is not a nature boy.
No.
Sprite is not meant to be in nature. Sprite is meant to be in a city.
Mm-hmm. So he just wants Sprite. And I wrote this to enjoy nature. I wrote, what about Sprite says he can connect with nature? Nothing.
Have you met this guy?
So later they go to Chinatown in London.
Now Sprite's
happy. And did you pick this up? He's calling cars bitches. So there's a car, I guess that won't stop. He goes, they won't stop for us. Why are they such bitches? And they get some food and Sprite is thrilled. And John says, I hope Sprite will still want to come to the UK and live here. And, I hope it'll be enough for him. John asks Sprite, what is your favorite part of the trip been? And Sprite goes, eating. I feel seen.
Yeah.
Even my kids, they're just such foodies. They just want to go on vacation and eat.
I like your kids.
Mm-hmm.
I'm with them.
That's just what it's about for them.
Mm-hmm.
John says he wants to get married and Sprite says he's not sure. He has a career. He has a life. He has a family in Thailand. He doesn't know if he can come here. And he starts to cry.
I know.
And says, I don't know if I'm coming back. And I think the tears are real, Amanda.
I think they are too. I believe in their love.
I believe in their love.
I think we're fucking idiots, but I believe in their love.
John comforts him. He says, don't worry about it. We can think about it. We don't need to make this decision right now. It's very sweet.
I love them. I want good things for them.
I mean, Sprite is everything to me.
I know. Sprite for president.
Sprite, baby thick and nugget.
These are the two things you're holding on to for this season.
So now it's Sprite's last day and John cries in a confessional and Sprite comforts him. They kiss and hug and John sobs.
Mm-hmm.
Sprite says, so they're at the airport. I
Yeah.
know I have a lot of issues this time, but I will reset and I'll go away. I'll get my shit together.
Right. I'll come back.
So I'm starting to think this is what I need to do.
Oh.
I just need to get out of my house, go somewhere and reset, and then come back.
There's a whole guest room right behind me available for you.
I'm going to go reset at Amanda's for like 2 months.
Exactly. Then I'll be back.
And then he says, "'Cause I love you." So he finally says, "I love you." Mm-hmm.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I know. I'm afraid we're done with John and Sprite.
Well, this is episode 8. There's only 12.
Right. That's why I'm afraid we're done with John and Sprite.
Yeah, I think we are too.
Because that's why we're getting Luis and Chicken.
Next time on. You ready?
Yes.
Charlotte moves the wedding up and has a bachelorette party.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, we have her storyline still.
Right. And somehow we have to get to the burning of the dress in a barrel in her front yard.
Yes.
I don't know how we get there.
Mom asked Jamie why Kathleen's not coming to the party. And then we see Jamie dancing with Tess. And then we see them putting pictures on social media of Tess dancing with Mom. And Kathleen's like, I want to burn everything down.
The reason that Kathleen's not coming to the party, Mom, is because your son is a bag of dicks. That's why.
The reason that Kathleen's not coming to the party, Mom, is because of you.
Right.
Because you exist. And you brought this creature into the world.
You made this guy happen in the world.
Jose and Louise make a music video. Not here for this. Don't give a fuck about it.
Just baby thick and nugget. That's all we need. Tony
and Nui fight, and he doesn't want this conversation on camera. Keep those cameras rolling, guys.
Yeah. Anytime someone says, I don't want this conversation on camera, I get Taher.
Yeah.
Being like, I don't necessarily need, I'm going to the toilet to be recorded. Particularly for a Muslim man for whom that sort of thing is very private.
Modesty is private.
Modesty is a big thing. That I get. But if this guy doesn't want it to be recorded because he's about to like freak out on her,
go off
keep
on
those
her.
Cameras fucking rolling.
No, because she's a little girl.
She is. And he's a big guy.
Yeah. He tells her, get her stuff and go. Where the fuck is she going to go?
Fuck you.
He's a bag of dicks. I don't believe in their love anymore. It was one episode and I was over it.
It was quick for you. Thank God.
Guys, I have the worst judgment on earth. Everybody knows this. If you love Little Miss Recap, you know this.
You believed in Luke and Madeleine for a whole episode.
Yes,
I mean,
Yes. I believed in Olivia and Ethan for how long?
Well, I believed in them for a long time too. You just held on too long.
I did hold on.
We all saw the writing on the wall before you did.
That story of my life. All right, guys, that's been 90 Day UK. So today's what, Thursday this is dropping or Wednesday?
No, this drops on Wednesday. Yeah.
So you're going to get your MILF Manor tomorrow.
Yes.
You're going to get your House of Dragon Friday.
Woo!
What are you getting Saturday and Sunday? Oh,
Saturday you're getting Sister Wives.
Sister Wives is Sunday.
Oh, Sunday, sorry.
I dropped it on Saturday by accident.
That's okay. I don't think the Backdoor Friends are ever going to be sad to get content earlier.
I don't think so either, but it was a misstep, as Gary Delabate would say. Misstep.
It's okay.
I know what's coming this Saturday. My So-Called Life, episodes 1 and 2.
Nice.
Yes. So very excited about that. All right, guys. And mailbag. Mailbag is Friday.
Yes, mailbag is Friday.
A lot of content this week.
It's a big week.
Big week.
Wow. Big week. You were never a Buffy person, were you?
No.
Okay.
I saw the movie, but I never saw the show.
That's not going to help my reference, so we'll just skip right over it.
Do you notice how I just go with you though? Just go.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what I'm saying. I just imitate. I just trust you so blindly.
Oh.
I go with you everywhere.
All right, want to reconsider that.
If you haven't already, jump in our Facebook group, Backdoor Friends, and follow us on Instagram and leave us a 5-star review.
Please.
And if you want to support the show and hear extra bonus content, sign up for Patreon, Supercast, or Apple subscriptions.
There you go.
All right. Thank you, and we'll see you soon.
Take care, everyone.